I was thinking about something a little bit ago, a little earlier. I was talking about the hero's journey, and I was thinking a little bit more about the hero's journey and this new introduction to my journey. I was thinking maybe it's kind of like another hero's journey all over again, but maybe I'm thinking maybe my journey, what I thought was just kind of the introduction, and now the actual journey itself is really beginning. But then I was listening I want to add to that. I heard an interview tonight. I was listening to a Kevin Gates interview, and I really like Kevin Gates a lot. He talks a lot about a lot of spiritual things. And he mentioned something, either he mentioned it or one of the guys that was doing the interview. He said, Mother Nature. He was talking about Mother Nature. And he said, destruction and creation go hand in hand. And I kind of thought about that for a minute, and I was thinking about how we are, and I was thinking about how I always say nothing bad ever happens, because nothing bad ever happens. Things happen. Sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it's very difficult because we gotta learn a lesson. We have a lesson to learn. The universe has been trying to teach us a lesson, and we haven't learned it, and so it gets more and more difficult. We perceive that as being bad because we just haven't learned the lesson yet. But I kind of thought about some recent events I had in my life that I realized that nothing bad happens, and I agree with that. And I was like, but this is really difficult. And I was able to really go inside and really look into myself and discover what needed to be changed with myself. I was able to look at the outcome of what had happened, and I was able to really look deep inside myself, what part I had played in it and what I needed to change. And I kind of equated that, I related that to the statement that was said about Mother Nature, destruction and creation. I was like, the thought crossed my mind. I was like, what's being created now is the best version of me that it can possibly be. I was on a path to create a really good version of myself, but there was one major flaw that I had that has never been corrected, it's never been fixed. It's been brought up many times. Once again, each time it was brought up, the lesson wasn't learned, so therefore the next lesson got more and more challenging, and this one was probably the most challenging I think it could ever be. And that brought out destruction. How I kind of thought about what this did. It kind of destroyed. It destroyed. I don't want to say it destroyed me because it didn't destroy me, but in a sense it destroyed me to create a better me, to create a better version of me. That old me had to be destroyed. That part of me had to be destroyed in order to create this new better. And a lot of times we don't really think about that. We think about something terrible happening and how it destroys us, how it breaks us, how it just tears everything apart. There's not a better word other than destroy. It destroys. But it destroys so that way it can rebuild and recreate. It can rebuild and create the new, better version of what it destroyed.